What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So in this video, I want to talk about Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy and the rumors that are swirling around about them possibly having a kid. And to that, I just want to say, I rebuke that demon in the name of Jesus Christ. All right. Normally, I don't do videos about topics like this one. Normally, I don't. I really try not to get into people's personal situations, because people's personal situations are their personal situations and they have a right to go about their personal situations the way that they do, as long as it's within the confounds of the law and morality, or at very least the law, right? Nevertheless, I have to sound off on this and speak my piece about this buffoonery here. And here's why, all right? I personally don't want Jeannie Mai to have a biracial child, especially a biracial daughter. I really don't want to see that happen. First, I don't trust non-black women or even black men with non-black women to properly raise part or partially black children. I don't really trust them to do that, all right? And as well, we all know that the ones with black men tend to get schlupped on the community, right? And then they come in, perpetuate colorism and all kinds of fuckery, this, that, and the third, which I'll go into a little bit later in this video, right? Well, I guess I can go into it now, really. So you already know how this is going to go down, right? She's going to put her, if she has a biracial daughter, particularly, especially, she's going to make sure to put her daughter, her biracial daughter, in black female spaces. We already know that's coming. Not Asian female spaces, but black female spaces. All right? Y'all already know Asian folks don't play that shit. If it ain't Asian, then it might as well be a raisin. All right? They ain't fucking with it. And a lot of other communities do operate like that. And you know, her daughter's going to end up being favorably compared to another popular black celebrity's child continuously, a la Blue Ivy and Baby North, right? Then we're going to have discussions about what is blackness and who is black, right? That's going to pop off too, right? And then Jeannie and possibly Jeezy as well are going to shame the black community, especially black women, into accepting their biracial child, particularly their daughter, into the fold. And as well, Jeannie's going to think she can speak on black issues, even more so, especially black women's issues. And the thing is, she's probably going to speak against black issues that don't directly affect her child. Maybe Jeezy, I don't know. But we all know they're kind of like in that, good honeymoon phase of their relationship where everything's going, very well, and they're really just, enjoying the moment and enjoying the endorphins, etc. But we all know that's going to wear off at one point or another, right? And even, folks bringing up, the infatuation with the nigga dick. That's going to fade too eventually. And then that's the thing, when this all fades, then it's a child involved in it. Like after everything fades, then you got a child mixed up in all this bullshit now, right? The bullshit that popped off because of, fetishization or whatever, you know. I'm just saying this is just how I'm predicting that things are going to end up playing out, right? And again, I'm not being a hater, but I'm just trying to first let you know what's about to go down. And secondly, tell you perhaps how you should go about cutting this off at the pass, so to speak. For me, this is low key. This is like, low key business. All right. This is just business. You know, you know, they are very much welcome to live their lives as they please. But nevertheless, I'm still going to speak on this. All right. So yeah, we all know that Jeannie Mai is going to feel like she can speak on black issues as well as black female or black women's issues as well. All right. So be prepared for that, you know. And she's probably going to be more so speaking against black women's issues and unless they directly affect her daughter. And we have to put a large part of the blame on Jeezy for ushering Jeannie Mai into the black community even more, really. I feel like The Real kind of did that, the TV show The Real, but this kind of like really pushed it strongly, like even more strongly, and pushed it more and exacerbated the issue and the problem. All right. But oddly enough, if she were to have a biracial son, I don't think she would teach her son to date exclusively black women or to advocate for blackness and to stand up for black causes and things like that. Oddly enough, but I can see her pushing her daughter into if she had a biracial daughter, pushing her daughter into black female spaces, though. I can see that. So, again, that's something to think about too. You know, and just notice for a moment. Notice how the media loves to celebrate relationships that involve black men and non-black women. Notice that. And I know some of you already do, but just in case you don't, just notice that. But think about it, though. You tend not to see relationships with black women and non-black men being celebrated like this relationship is being celebrated. Because remember when they first even came out with the relationship about it, it was like all over the black radio stations and black blogs and social media and black Twitter, this, that, and the third, right? Celebration. What's there to really celebrate? But, and even like mainstream media has sort of even picked up on it too. Notice that. Do you ever really see a black woman's relationship with a non-black man really being celebrated like that? Like George Lucas, the original creator of Star Wars, has a black wife. I don't see that being celebrated, right? Serena Williams has a white husband. I don't see that being celebrated, right? Um, Eve, I don't see that relationship being celebrated. In fact, people tend to have issues with, some of those relationships more so. It's either they get ignored by the mainstream media or either like black media sort of has issues with it or, asks questions about it and things like that. But, that is something to think about, though. It's like, the interracial agenda, right? But you notice that whole agenda thing only comes up when it involves black women and non-black men. And then we get into the whole situation about black love, right? Now all of a sudden black love is such a big deal to both black men and black women when many times it's just a big deal to black women, especially the mammy pick me mule types, right? Just, going crazy over black love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Without black love, there is no us, baby. Yeah, yeah. You can imagine. I ain't gonna mention any names, but you already know who sings like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No shade against her. I like her. But I'm just saying. But what's even more important that needs to be pointed out is why do I see some black women low-key celebrating this shit. Like you winning. Now, see, this is where black women fuck up at. Really, I could probably make a whole video series about, where black women fuck up at. Volume 1, Volume 10, Volume 100, Volume 10,000, Volume 10 million. Shit. You can make a whole damn series about that. But this ain't a win for you or other black women. What did you win? What did you get out of this? Oh, you want to be their mammy, huh? You want to do her hair, right? So you can feel like you're important, right? So, you can get, a pat on the head and a Scooby snack. And job well done, black mammy. Make sure that biracial Asian Becky looks good. Because her Asian mama ain't gonna be can't do no damn hair for black women. We already know that. But what you need to be doing instead of celebrating, right, is you need to be setting the tone right now. Even though these are rumors, just set Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy straight right then and there. Right now, cut it off at the pass. Let them know what the fuck is good. All right? Let them know that them and their offspring are not welcome in the black community, especially if it's a female, especially in black female spaces. All right? That's what you need to be posting all over social media. That's what you need to be retweeting to Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy. Right? But if you were to do that, be prepared for the backlash. The backlash. It probably should be called blacklash because it's probably pretty much where it's going to be coming from. So be prepared for the backlash on that from black men and black women, and they're going to be singing the same old tired ass song. You jealous, you angry, you bitter, you just a hater. You mad because you ain't got a man. You mad because your man left you. You mad because you a single mama. You mad because you wear weed. You mad because you got 4C hair texture. This, that, and the motherfucking third, man. All right. So just be prepared for the backlash on that bullshit right there. But I already know that, black women ain't gonna be taking no stand like this anytime soon anyway. Black women, the mammy pick me meals, they're gonna be looking for a pat on the head and a Scooby snack. All right. So we already know that ain't gonna happen, right? Or either they'll just cave into the pressure, right? And this would just be another situation in which black women are undermined and marginalized in their own spaces. Whoop-de-doo. Before I go, though, I do want to speak on one little thing. Kind of relates to The Real. Like Amanda Seales has been put on The Real as like the permanent co-host. Congratulations to her, even though she's kind of, problematic, a little shady, a little messy. But, congratulations to her for getting a nice gig like The Real. But notice, though, they didn't put anyone there who would sort of be like an unambiguous, black, dark-skinned woman, to sort of low-key, offset Lonnie Love. No shade to Lonnie Love. But, some black women have expressed some disapproval of, Lonnie Love being the only, dark-skinned, plus-size woman on the panel, right? So, Amanda Seales, she's going to be the, the light bright chick on the panel. She's not biracial, but, she's light-skinned. And I don't know if she's going to really be an advocate against colorism. I'm pretty sure that she probably won't be. And I know that because when she came out and said, spoke against black women interracially dating, which is, again, very odd of her to do anyway. Colorism was brought up and she dismissed it. Colorism pertaining to her and her situation and her positionality within the black community, and then she dismissed it. So be prepared for that too. Don't, Amanda Seales maybe be all, pro-black. She may really be all pro-black, parentheses, man. But that's the thing though. It is pro-black, parentheses, man, because when she brought up the black woman's issues, well, when the black woman's issues was brought up to her, low key, she dismissed them. Or high key, whatever key we're in, it was dismissed by her. All right. So, you got to be wary of pro-black women, because many pro-black women are really black male identified, and some of them can be saved, some of them are just too far gone, right? The pro-black women, the mammy pick me mules, they all sort of intertwine with each other, you know. If you suspect you might be dealing with a black male identified woman, bring up colorism, for instance. There's some topics that you can bring up and see how they react to them. One of those topics is colorism. See how they react to it. If they're dismissive of it entirely, then they're pretty much black male identified. If they're kind of dismissive of it, they're black male identified, but they're not completely far gone. You might be able to talk some sense to them and save them. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say for the moment, though, y'all. So, let me know what you guys think about this situation. Are you cool with, Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy, having a biracial child, especially biracial daughter, and bringing their child into the black community, right? Or do you think that if you're going to have a black child, you should have a black child with black people? Or do you think that, even if a child is biracial, it's, the child is still black because it has, the child has a black parent, because that's a discussion that will come up too, where it's like, well, what's the definition of black? You can be black and have a non-black parent. Some people think that, and then some people are thinking, well, as long as the dad's black, then the child's black. And then some people may be thinking, well, the mother should be black if the child's going to be considered black. And then some people are thinking, well, no, you need to have a child with two black people to have a black child. Anything else would be considered a partially black child or a biracial child or a mixed child, right? And one more thing, I do think, this is just on some, subjective shit, right? I kind of think that, Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy may be doing pretty much, more so Jeannie Mai, maybe doing a little bit too much too soon, as far as like, putting their relationship all over social media and, showing, photos and live streams and videos and things like that, and talking about, she goes down on the nigga dick, you know what I mean? Partially, I think she may be doing this to low-key sort of get back at her ex-husband in a way. Perhaps, But, that's just, my, conjecture there. So, what do you guys think about this whole buffoonery? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.